Welcome to my blog.stampwithelaine.com and welcome to episode 5 of my Glimmer Fest series. 10 projects in the month of March using the 6" by 6", that's 15.2 by 15.2 centimeter Glimmer paper assortment pack from Celebration's second release goodies, which could be yours with a £45 order through my online store in the UK. Today's project is this tone on tone whisper white card using, that's the tag bundle, which I love. There's the stamp set, and it's not just for tags, you can use it for cards as well. This is the die set with 3 tag dies, and these are the inserts for inside, and you've also got the butterfly, a leaf and a star. Not sure what this one is. Oh, it's this flower here. We're also going back to this Papillon Potpourri stamp set, and I hope they don't retire it because I think the images are gorgeous. For your card base, this is Whisper White thick, and that's been cut at 8 1/4 by 5 7/8. That's 21 centimeters by 14.9 centimeters. With the long side on top, you score at 4 1/8. That's 10.5 centimeters, and fold it in half. Whisper White layer for the front of the card, and this is just in standard Whisper White cardstock. That measures 5 1/2 by 3 3/4 inches. That's 14 centimeters by 9.5 centimeters. Also need some scraps of Whisper White cardstock for your label. A scrap of vellum to stamp your butterfly on. And the glimmer paper from Celebration. I'm using Bermuda Bay classic label punch, and also the elegant butterfly punch. The fluttering textured impressions embossing folder, TIEF for short, Bermuda Bay sequin trim, and the thick solid white baker's twine, Bermuda Bay ink and StazOn ink. You'll also need some clear blocks to stamp with, and this is clear block B and G. Pearl basic jewels, the Big Shot, and the standard cutting plates. First we're going to emboss our Whisper White front layer, and for this you need the Big Shot platform, 2 cutting plates. Here's a top tip: I always keep aside 2 plates, a pair of plates that's just for embossing only. These are my normal cutting plates, and as you can see, they're heavily marked. If you do your embossing on a heavily marked plate, it will show up on your embossed work. So it's best just to keep a pair of plates spare that's used only for embossing. So bring in my embossing folder and be mindful of which way your cardstock is being oriented. My card is in the portrait orientation, so I shall put the cardstock in that way. Bring in the platform, and you don't want the adapter bit. Then you have your base cutting plate, the embossing folder with the cardstock sandwich in between, top cutting plate, and then you're ready to run it through the Big Shot. So I'll do that off camera. I want to cut my label, so this time I'll need the thin die adapter as well. So the Big Shot platform, the thin die adapter, my base cutting plate, the glimmer paper, my tag, and I also want this butterfly die cut here. Top cutting plate, and I'm ready to run it through the Big Shot. Here are my dies cut, and these are the butterflies that popped out of it, and I can save that for another project. Want to put some glue on the back of the tag, and then glue the tag to the top. I'm going to stamp this butterfly onto vellum cardstock in black StazOn ink. Punch it out with the elegant butterfly punch. Tie a bow with the solid white baker's twine. snip off the ends, snip off about 6 inches or 15.2 centimeters, give or take. Use glue dots to attach it to the middle of the sequins, and then attach another glue dot to the back of the sequin, and I'll pop that just to hide the hole there. Stamped inked side face down so that the ink doesn't rub off on your fingers. Pop a dimensional on the body of the butterfly and press that down onto the tag. Grab the largest pearl and pop it on the body to hide the glue dot. Stamp Happy Birthday onto the scrap piece of cardstock. Use the classic label punch to punch out the wording. Attach dimensionals to the back of that label. Take the backing strip off and attach it to the card front. And last thing to do is put some little pearls in the butterfly. Ouch. And I'm going to pop this up on dimensionals as well. Lay it on my card front, leaving an even border all round. Voila, finished. And there you have a quick, easy tone-on-tone card. I hope you've enjoyed today's tutorial. If you like it, do give me a thumbs up, subscribe or share on Facebook, and my grateful thanks if you do. If you're watching from YouTube, you'll find the list of supplies I use below this video in the Show More section with direct links to my online store. They'll also be listed here on my blog.stampwithelaine.com. You can find me on Pinterest, Facebook or Instagram. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back soon. Bye!